The dichotomy of childbirth is the only way to explain happiness born of such pain.
Okay, big breath. Do it one more time.
Hard times are not new to inmate 234961.
Makes me really sad. I didn't imagine I was going to be in prison or jail when I had my child.
We first met Cassie Bolio in her cell at Shakopee State Prison 2 weeks before her baby was due.
I found out the first day I got here.
The intake pregnancy test was mandatory. It followed Cassie's conviction for stealing 2 televisions from the Little Falls Walmart and leading police on a high-speed chase. Her second trip to Shakopee.
All my crimes have been related to drug use.
Tougher drug sentences are a principal reason the population has exploded at Minnesota's Seoul State Prison for women, from 85 inmates at the prison's opening 27 years ago to 657 today. 6 out of 10 are back out within 2 years of arriving, and currently,
So let's get started.
14 of them are pregnant.
And how far along are you?
4.5 months.
Until 4 years ago, they were, for the most part, on their own.
I guess it seemed wrong to me.
Erica Garrity was a graduate school intern at the prison who returned with a plan.
It shows some diagrams of what your body looks like.
Weekly prenatal education
Breathe.
and support from the other expectant moms
It's Kara.
was just the start.
Can I come in?
Prison rules prohibit Cassie from having family present at the hospital for any part of her baby's birth.
Oh, good.
Just 2 corrections officers and the medical team. And now, that woman in the ponytail,
So are you feeling that back pain all the time?
Kara Kreuziger, Cassie's doula.
Long, slow breaths. I'll breathe with you.
If the notion of a doula, a birth coach, is already raising your ire as a prime example of coddling inmates,
I wish we could fast forward this part.
take a breath yourself
Breathe it out.
and listen.
The point is, it is benefiting us all.
Erica's privately funded doula program, called ISIS Rising, has tracked 40 inmates' births. In 2010, the year before inmates were routinely assigned a doula, 11 babies were delivered, 7 of them by costly C-sections paid for with tax dollars.
Women would tell each other in the prison, well, if you get a C-section, you get 1 more day with your baby in the hospital.
I don't like this. I don't really either.
But with doulas now offering support and education,
You want to go back?
the number of C-sections for the next 29 births? 1.
We're talking about a 3% C-section rate. The national average C-section rate is about 30%.
The hours pass, and Cassie's pain builds. Corrections officers come and go,
Night.
not allowed by prison policy to offer even an empathetic touch. But Kara can. Cassie was 14 years old when her mother was killed in a car crash.
Beautiful. Look, Cassie.
Now she knows what it feels like to be the mother of a daughter, too.
Look at how cute. I'm a proud doula. She did wonderfully.
Hey, Mama's baby girl.
We want to support that happening.
Lori Timlin, the prison's parenting coordinator,
8 pounds, 9 ounces.
believes society benefits when inmates have support before and during their births.
I think about these kids who are being born who deserve to have a healthy mom during pregnancy.
But there are limits. Prison policy prohibits the restraining of pregnant inmates. That status for Cassie has now changed.
She's big.
She'll be allowed to bond with her daughter, Zariah, for 48 hours.
I don't want to think about that part yet.
It's the day that I don't look forward to. None of us do. It's the day we dread.
Baby.
For 2 days, Cassie has barely put her daughter down.
Wanted her with me the whole time.
Now her time is up. A young woman makes bad choices.
Maybe a little bit.
A debt must be paid.
Locked, so it ain't going in there.
Officers are tasked with a duty.
How's that? Good?
And an increasingly familiar ritual is in play. The baby will be wheeled down the hall where Cassie's aunt is waiting to take her home. Cassie is not allowed to meet or even see her aunt. She will spend the next few days in her cell, crying.
I think about her a lot while she's there.
Hello.
But a few evenings later,
Oh my gosh, look at her hair.
Cassie will not be alone.
There's a poem on the back from us.
Cassie's release will come sooner than most.
She's just waiting for me to come home.
16 days from this meeting.
I'm okay now.
Nearly all the pregnant inmates at Shakopee will eventually go home to their babies. The hope at the prison is that better births will make better moms, and maybe even better citizens, too.
You will have a doula, you'll have someone there.
Boyd Huppert, KARE 11 News, Shakopee.